Oscar, day one, welcome back. How excited are you for to hit the ground running?
Well, good, good. Thanks, Austin, and thank you all for the company and the process. Thanks for being here from the day one to the last. Thanks for connecting us with the community and bringing all the news from Orlando. So we're excited, happy to be here again. We can't wait to start the competition. We already dressed enough, and players are very professional and they're ready on their duties. So we're excited, and looking forward for the best prize and the biggest prize for Orlando.
You guys are pretty much less than a little bit more than a couple days from the first preseason game against Flamengo. How do you guys, I guess, get back? It's like getting back on the horse. How do you guys do that? How do you make sure you guys are ready to take
Right.
a group like that?
Right. Yeah, we're following the players' process in their timeout was important. They have all their duties on riding, and as I say, they're very professional. So we're not worried about it. We will have 2 weeks to retake and be in the best way possible against Flamengo. We're going to take it seriously, not just because the moment, but because the rival and what it represents to the club.
How excited are you for the atmosphere? There's going to be a lot of Brazilian fans that are going to be there, especially so early in the preseason to get some of these new guys kind of acclimated to the stadium, to the atmosphere. How excited are you for that?
We are excited. I think it's a privilege to have this big club in town, and we understand as well that for the community, the Brazilian community is great. One of the teams that have the major fans in the world, so we're excited to face them here and very proud.
Who's still missing from the group? Obviously, Duncan with the national team. So Cesar, has everyone so far accounted for today's first day of practice?
Everybody here, except for the guys that are with the national team. And Martin is returning this week. He's fixing a couple things from his visa and his process. So everybody else here.
Speaking of Duncan, obviously he's just training on the other side of the road here. How excited are you for him to be able to have this progression? Obviously he got called up to the Olympic team a couple months ago, and now to get called up to the first team and to be able to come out here and see him train with Greg and all of the staff. How exciting is that for you?
Very happy for Duncan. He's very, very proud of his process and the way he keep advancing and just being part of the national team. Even in the camp where just MLS players have been called, but now he keep adding his presence and he keep adding experiences. So we're very happy with Duncan just being part of the national team.
Profe, en español, sabemos que han habido algunas bajas en el grupo y han llegado solamente Nico al momento. ¿Se esperan más fichajes de esta pretemporada para empezar a formar el grupo como lo tienes tú?
Sí. Sí, estamos esperando poder firmar un par de jugadores más, y al momento pues a veces en el mercado de MLS se hace más complicado por los tiempos, pero sí estamos trabajando en eso.
¿Hay una posición específica que quieren llenar o tiene una prioridad más que la otra con estos fichajes?
Bueno, siempre con los técnicos queremos un poco de todo, ¿no? Pero necesitamos encontrar un central que le reemplace a Antonio, y de ahí pues estamos buscando un par de posiciones que nos van a dar profundidad en el roster, y lo vamos a ir haciendo con paciencia también, porque el equipo está muy completo hoy y terminamos haciendo una temporada muy buena.
How do you kind of approach these next 2 weeks before that Flamengo game? Is it kind of just business as usual, like you would start any other preseason, or you feel like there's something different that you want to change up a bit?
No, the routines are normal for the first week. The boys have been working already on their own. So just having them now and just readapted in the first week and trying to get them involved in the most highest condition we can, but at the same time being sensitive that is a progression and we have 6 weeks before Montreal and Calgary and our international competition. But this week I just want them just to feel like that they're back again and we'll progress from there.
Profe, el cuerpo técnico bueno, consiste de vos, Fabián, César, Diego, Josemá. ¿Van a llenar ese plazo que dejó Josemá o cómo se va a ver ese tu equipo que...
Bueno, no, mira, este club tiene, y creo que hemos instalado esa cultura de ir progresando todos juntos. Hoy tenemos a Martín Pellerman, que ha sido el entrenador del segundo equipo y nos vemos todos los días con él. Entonces su progresión al segundo equipo es muy natural. Hoy va a estar ya trabajando con nosotros Martín.
In terms of some of the new guys joining, obviously Nico coming from Seattle, but the rookies coming out of college and joining here now today, what are your kind of expectations for those guys?
Now I'm very excited. You know how much the draft excites me and how much Orlando has taken advantage of this process. So I can't wait to see the boys with the first group and seeing competing. I'm very, very optimistic. And Nico Lodeiro is here. He's going to bring hierarchy to us. He has won the league already. He has won a bunch of things that at this moment is something that we can use. And Nico, the best part of that is that Nico selects us. And among some possibilities that he had, it was not just that we wanted, but he really wants us, and that excites me. And also the other boys that are coming from OCB, ascending. So not new faces, but for me, it's emotional to see them. How can see them growing, right? They're growing. They are.
When you look at how everything has been so far this preseason, I forgot the question I was going to say. But when you have a guy like Nico in the type of, he has a lot of experience in the league. I remember my question now. Facu has the number 10 now.
Right.
He did mention a little bit about how the responsibility that's going to come with it. One of the other questions that I guess we have is, with that number 10 that he has now, is he going to still be playing as a winger? Do you see him playing more in the center? What's your plan for Facu?
Right. I understand why you forgot it, because that's a good question. We will develop that during the year. I think Facu has shown us as well that he has characteristics to play in either way, in either position. Playing out wide, playing in the middle. He has done it a bunch of times. The inclusion of Nico, Martin, that played away, outside, played inside. So we have these alternatives that we can use. And then surely we try to make decisions and just let kind of the game tell us what is that chemistry that fits the best. But so far, not to worry about just setting them in a position that is just one, but just giving them that liberty that can be used in any of those.